Maps. We use them every day, on our phones, in cars, even in space. But have you ever wondered who made the very first map of the world? Thousands of years before satellites or Google Earth, someone looked at the land around them and tried to draw the entire world. Today, we're uncovering the mystery of the first world map, who created it, and how it changed human history forever.
Long before cities or nations existed, humans were explorers. To survive, they needed to remember where the rivers flowed, where food could be found, and where danger lurked. So they began to draw symbols on cave walls and stones, rough marks showing the world around them. These weren't maps as we know them, but they were the first step toward understanding the shape of our planet.
About 5,000 years ago, in the land between the Tigris and Euphrates Rivers, modern-day Iraq, something revolutionary happened. The Sumerians, creators of the first cities, writing, and laws, also became the world's first geographers. They needed to measure land for farming, divide property, and record trade routes. So they began carving maps on clay tablets, using the world's first writing system, cuneiform. These maps were simple, showing fields, rivers, and cities. But one of them stood out from the rest. A single map that tried to show the entire world as they understood it.
In 1882, British archaeologists digging in Babylon discovered something extraordinary. A small clay tablet, no bigger than your hand, covered in faded symbols. It showed a circular world surrounded by water, with a city at the center labeled Babylon. This was the Babylonian World Map, also known as the Imago Mundi, the oldest known map of the entire world, created more than 2,600 years ago.
The map wasn't meant to be geographically accurate. It was a mix of science, myth, and religion. At the center stood Babylon, the heart of their civilization. Around it, the Euphrates River flowed, and beyond that lay the salt sea, representing the ocean. Beyond the ocean, 7 mysterious regions were drawn, places of monsters and gods, where humans had never been.
So who created it? Historians believe it was drawn by Babylonian scholars around 600 BC, possibly during the reign of King Nebuchadnezzar II. These scholars were mathematicians, priests, and astronomers, the same minds who tracked stars, measured time, and studied the Earth's movements. They believed the world was a flat disk floating on a vast ocean, with Babylon at its center, the link between heaven and earth. While their science was limited, their imagination was enormous. This clay tablet wasn't just a map, it was their entire universe in one drawing.
When translated, the inscriptions reveal rivers, mountain ranges, and even distant regions. The 7 outer triangles were labeled as faraway lands, places filled with mythical creatures or gods. To the Babylonians, geography and mythology were the same thing. The map blended fact with faith. This ancient map tells us how early humans saw themselves, not as random dots on Earth, but as part of a grand divine design. It also shows how powerful imagination was in shaping early science.
The Babylonian way of mapping the world inspired others. The Greeks later drew their own versions of Earth. Philosophers like Anaximander and Ptolemy expanded on those ideas, trying to measure the world's true size and shape. Even today, you can trace modern cartography back to that first clay disk, a humble artifact that began humanity's quest to understand our planet.
The Babylonian World Map reminds us of one simple truth, that human curiosity is timeless. Whether it's clay tablets or Google Earth, the goal is the same, to know where we are and how the world connects around us. It's proof that the spirit of exploration, the desire to map the unknown, is one of the oldest parts of being human.
So next time you open a map, remember, it all began on a piece of clay over 2,600 years ago in ancient Babylon. Follow High Info for more incredible discoveries that reveal how far humanity has come and how far we still have to go.